It's Miss Alyssa. I get to run the high school program at Girls Inc. I have so much fun doing it, and I love being able to watch you guys grow from ninth grade to 12th grade. Something that's really important that we are not getting during this time is the help in the transition from the 8th grade to ninth grade. Here are some ninth graders in the Girls Inc. program answering some of those really important questions that you might have going from 8th to ninth grade. Sometimes going from middle school to high school can be scary, but these answers of these questions don't seem so scary. Enjoy!
When I was entering high school, I was afraid of not having friends, like not being able to make new friends. But I think the important thing, like to overcome it, is just being able to talk to people. Just because everyone's nervous, so if you just talk to people, no one's gonna think you're weird. Just go out there and find new friends.
Honestly, it depends on the classes that you take. It just depends on the workload. But I take pre-IB and those classes. So when I get home after my sports, I only have like an hour, 2 hours of homework. And it's just really figuring out like a schedule that kind of fits for your homework and then your sport too.
Nerve-wracking. It's very nervous, especially for the first few weeks. But finding a good support system with friends for sure is a big one. And the more involved you are in the school, the easier the transition is. So more sports teams, more clubs, just getting yourself familiar with how the school works is really important.
So I'm a cheerleader, so I love school spirit and I love going to the sporting events that I'm even not cheering at. They're super fun because it's just another reason that you get to hang out with your friends and support your school.
You can manage your time with like homework by using an agenda book. I think that's worked really well for me. Just writing and then giving yourself time limits and then giving yourself extra time to go back and work on any extra stuff that you have.
I definitely do. In terms of like when you go to apply for colleges and scholarships, ninth grade is really important because for the next 3 years, that's your GPA. So what you do in ninth grade really sets the tone for that. So if you have a good GPA, then your GPA will be easier to handle for your next 3 years. But if it's a low GPA, when you're a senior, you're going to be trying to dig yourself out of the hole. So it's really important to focus in ninth grade for sure.
Honestly, you have to get the hang of it. Everyone, like the first week, even juniors, seniors, they're all have their schedule in their hands looking around like to find their classes. So everyone's a little bit lost the first week, but you get the hang of it and it becomes really easy.
It was really challenging at first, but I kind of went off three things. First, like, what do I need to graduate? What are my interests? What are extra credits that I want for college? And then when it comes to like IB and AP and dual enrollment classes, I each program is for like different types of learners. So I talked to guidance counselors and teachers and tried to figure out what I thought would fit my style of like a learner. Because I feel like that's a really important thing to know, especially.
So Girls Inc. can help you while you're in high school because when you go to Girls Inc. after school, if you're in the high school program, there's like all the girls there can be like your friend group that you can always like lean on. So if there's anything going on at school with like friends, like you always know you can go there and those like will be your main people. They can also help you with volunteer hours. So because for high school you have to have like a certain amount of volunteer hours, so you can always do that at Girls Inc.
So for me, Girls Inc. was really helpful because I was always stressed out with a bunch of different things. And being in Girls Inc. and having a bunch of people there to support me and not have to think about anything outside of school and sports and home life, it was just a place where I could have people that were there to support me and be there for me. So that was really helpful.
Since I'm in the outreach program, I'm getting to meet like a lot of new girls that go to my school. So it like makes it easier when we have classes and now I can talk to them about something and they can really relate. And also it gives me like a good like mental break from school because our days are really jam-packed, so it's a nice mental break.
So I think that being in the Girls Inc. high school program made transitioning from middle school to high school a lot easier just because of all the staff support, and I could always depend on them.
Thanks, girls, for taking the time to answer those questions for us. I know that I learned something, and I hope that you take something away from this video as well. The Girls Inc. High School program is a great way to get involved in high school. Whether the program comes to your school or you participate in our after-school program, Girls Inc. is there to support you through your everyday high school experience. From helping you explore different careers, to gaining volunteer hours, to just talking through everyday life problems, the Girls Inc. High School program is there. Please feel free to reach out to me or anybody else that works at Girls Inc. for more information on how to get involved. Whether that be in our after-school program, our summer program, or volunteering, we would love to plug you in and get you involved in Girls Inc. Hope you all are staying safe, and we miss you very much. Bye.